Iran says Pakistan will nuke Israel, but did Pakistan actually agree? A stunning statement has rocked the geopolitical scene. Iran has publicly declared that Pakistan will launch a nuclear strike on Israel. Yes, a nuclear strike, if Israel dares to use atomic weapons against Iran. This claim was made by Mohsen Rezaei, a former IRGC commander and high-ranking Iranian official, live on Iranian state television. According to Rezaei, Pakistan conveyed this assurance directly to Iran. If Israel drops a nuclear bomb on Tehran, Pakistan will retaliate on Iran's behalf with its own nuclear weapons against Israel. Just pause for a moment and absorb what's being implied here. One country is openly claiming that another nuclear-armed state will use its nukes not in self-defense, but in defense of a third country. That kind of statement has never been made before at this level of global diplomacy. Social media celebrations in Pakistan, but disconnect from reality. The reaction in Pakistan was immediate and confusing. Many Pakistani users on X, formerly Twitter, and other platforms celebrated the statement. They hailed it as a long-awaited show of solidarity with Iran and the wider Muslim world. Some posted slogans like, "Do or die against Israel," echoing the belief that Pakistan's nuclear arsenal isn't just national, it's Islamic. After all, Pakistan has long promoted the idea that its nuclear weapons are the property of the Muslim world. But here's where things take a sharp turn. Did the Pakistani government actually endorse what Iran claimed? Short answer, no. Not officially. Not even unofficially. Reality check. Pakistan denies all involvement. Within hours of Iran's statement going viral, Pakistani officials went into damage control mode. Through state-aligned media and diplomatic channels, Islamabad made it clear. No such nuclear assurance was ever given to Iran. Pakistan has no plans to assist Iran in any military capacity, let alone nuclear retaliation. Pakistan does not and will not supply ballistic missiles or nuclear support to any third country, not to Iran, not to anyone. Even pro-government media in Pakistan acknowledged that such a claim, if left unchallenged, could put Islamabad in direct confrontation with Israel, the United States, and the broader Western alliance. That's not a scenario Pakistan's military, or its U.S.-aligned leadership, is ready for. In fact, unofficial reports suggest that Pakistan is sharing intelligence on Iran's border activities with the U.S., as part of the West's broader effort to monitor Iranian military movements. So why did Iran say it? Strategic messaging or information warfare? If Pakistan never made this commitment, why would Iran say it? There are two possibilities, and both point to strategic psychological warfare. Domestic morale boosting. Iran's leadership, including figures close to Ayatollah Khamenei, may be using this claim to show the Iranian public and the world that Iran is not isolated. By suggesting that even a nuclear-armed Pakistan is on its side, Tehran hopes to bolster national morale in the face of growing threats. Deterrence through ambiguity. By floating the idea of a nuclear umbrella from Pakistan, Iran may be trying to deter Israel from escalating the conflict. A warning, real or not, that a nuclear response could come from an unexpected direction may change Israel's calculus. Let's not forget, Iran has been under increasing pressure from Israeli intelligence and U.S. allies. Over the past few years, Israeli airstrikes have assassinated several Iranian nuclear scientists, often with pinpoint precision, suggesting deep intelligence penetrations inside Iran. There were also rumors of a U.S. plan to directly target Khamenei's residence, which Donald Trump reportedly held back in favor of strategic patience. Trump once famously said, "Sometimes you have to fight it out. Let them fight it out." This aligns with a broader doctrine of selective escalation while avoiding direct U.S. entanglement, at least publicly. Current conflict trajectory: Iran versus Israel escalates. The situation between Iran and Israel is rapidly deteriorating. Israel has begun military operations targeting Iranian naval and missile assets. In retaliation, Iran has launched airstrikes on Israeli cities including Haifa, Tel Aviv, and parts of southern Israel. Western naval forces are mobilizing, with U.S. aircraft carriers moving closer to the Mediterranean and Red Sea. Israel has posted maps online identifying 15 alleged Iranian nuclear sites, including those in Natanz, Esfahan, and Iraq. Iran's government says it's prepared for full-scale confrontation. But real allies on the ground? So far, none have stepped in militarily. Who might actually support Iran? If any global power does consider siding with Iran, it would likely be Russia or China, both of which have growing defense ties with Tehran and a shared interest in curbing U.S. influence in the region. But so far, neither Moscow nor Beijing has offered anything beyond diplomatic statements. And Pakistan? Despite the social media cheerleading, Islamabad is staying out. Pakistan's leadership knows that one wrong move could bring catastrophic consequences, not just from Israel, but from the U.S. and its allies. Conclusion: nuclear rhetoric is dangerous and often misleading. Iran's statement that Pakistan would nuke Israel on its behalf is not grounded in official bilateral policy. It's more likely part of narrative warfare, trying to create an image of regional solidarity at a moment when Iran stands isolated. Meanwhile, Pakistan's government is walking a tightrope. It doesn't want to appear hostile to Iran, but it definitely doesn't want to provoke Israel or the U.S. This is the reality of modern geopolitics. Statements can ignite wars, even when they're not true. And nuclear posturing, especially from non-verified sources, only adds gasoline to the fire.